Hey everybody, Michael McGregor with Wyco Resiliency. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about using Repeater Book. As you can see, I have already pulled up on the screen repeaterbook.com. What I did is I searched repeaters, Denver. I think I wrote Colorado repeaters. No, I didn't. I did repeaters, Denver, and I got Repeater Book. And it took me right to repeaters in Colorado. Hey, imagine that. Google is amazing. So, yes, I know. Don't use Google, use DuckDuckGo. They're about the same anymore with everything. So, don't worry about it. So, one of the big things is within MAG and Tribe for, I know, the Colorado area, and I'm not going to be giving you too much information because there are OPSEC things that we do need to consider. But generally, we use Squaw Mountain. And most people do. I mean, 145, it's a rag chew ham radio frequency, and a lot of people use that. There's a lot of talking all day long. So if you really like to chew the rag, 145. That's Squaw Mountain. That is one of I think is one of the better repeaters in Colorado. The other one in Colorado is 145 310, which is the Colorado Connection. That one is really nice because Colorado Connection is interlinked throughout the entire state. So if you know someone that lives, say, in Vail, they can actually use, let me pull up Colorado Connection. Vail, they can use, Vail, how about that? They can use 147.345 with a positive 0.6 offset. That's in Vail. Now, Breckenridge, someone that lives in Breckenridge, there's 147.390. That's also a plus. That's a plus 0.6 offset. And let's see, Durango looks like they're having some problems. They're intermittent today. Down, question mark for Akron. Sedalia is down. Low on solar in Leadville. So this will give you some information about the Colorado connection. They have on-air nets. So every Saturday morning, usually it's there. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. Preparedness week, that Preparedness Net. So every week at 0930 on Saturdays is Preparedness Net. Also, every week Sunday at 8 p.m. is Colorado's amateur radio emergency service, ARES. So you can tune in and listen to that. For me here, where I'm located, I would actually have to link in on my mobile in my car, and I'm not going to sit in my car for that time just while I'm at home. I'm too busy. Just not going to happen. But if you have a good signal from inside your home, there you go. You can do something like that. So once you find your repeater, you can take your mobile and you're going to program in your 145.310. That's your repeater. You want your offset of negative 0.6. That's right here. That's your offset. And I've gone over before how to program and how to add repeaters. Actually, we did a FRS into a Baofeng. Same concept, except for instead of having no offset and no uptones, you're actually going to put in this. And I'll do a video in a couple days where I'll show you actually how to program in repeaters specifically. So we're going to do 145.310. You have a negative offset of 0.6. Your uptone is 88.5. Your downtone is 123.0. And they are on the air, and it goes from Cheyenne, Monument. There's your nets right there again. There's your Colorado Connection. So that gives you the Colorado Connection interlinked. Now the other one is 145 right there. So many stupid ads. I'm going to click on 145, let that go. Oh, getting a little bit of a lag on my internet today. It's been a little spotty today. It's the Chinese balloon. Kidding, it's not. That's about a nothing burger. Okay, so that's not liking 145. it looks like a possibility that my internet connection has taken a dump. It happens because our internet here is so wonderful. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see if I can do a quick little check. Nope, it just looks like it might be repeater book. So stop. 145, 145. Well, while this is trying to figure that out, let's not tie this up. So we got 145. Hey, live video. 145.145 is your frequency. You are going to do a negative 0.6 offset. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for cooperating. Tremendous. The best. 145, 145. There's your negative 0.6 for your offset. You got 107.2 for your tones. It's both uptone and downtone. And holy water. Kofifi. So this is Clear Creek County. This is the call sign they use. This is the Colorado Repeater Association. And right over here, I'm going to move that. Whoops, I'm going to move that up a little bit. As you can see, that's the range. That's if you're outside of that. So if you're in Greeley, you're not going to be hitting 145. If you're in Fort Collins, you're not going to hit it. Up Cheyenne, you're not going to hit it. Not in Laramie, not going to hit it. So keep that in mind when using 145, 145. And if we go back again, there's other ones. I know there was one in Loveland, and that's not popping up here. So there's one directly in Silverthorne. That's on the other side of the Eisenhower Tunnel if you're familiar with Colorado. So figure anything on the other side of the Eisenhower Tunnel is not going to get over that mountain usually. Maybe yes, maybe no. But that's 146,700, but it also looks like it is connected into Boulder. So if we click on that, let's take a look at see what that offers us. It is not giving us an actual map. So there is a probability that, 146,700 hits the Wyoming border. And we'll go to Monument Hill. This might be an interesting one for people that are spread out across, say, Colorado. Keep that in mind. Now, obviously, not everyone here is here in Colorado, so we can go to North American Repeaters. Yes, I'm showing you how to use the internet. Not really. I'm just, repeater book. And some of you may not be familiar with this, or it's like, hey, where are they getting these repeaters? But you can do North American Repeaters and take something like, let's pick a state. Let's do Oklahoma. Actually, it's Oklahoma because I'm going to have something. That's not how you pronounce it. Simmer down now. Simmer down. So let's see. I don't know a lot of counties in, say, Oklahoma, but Fort Smith. I do know Fort Smith. That's in Arkansas, I believe. So you have two repeaters right there at Fort Smith. We have the 146,640. It's a negative 0.6, 885, 885. Let's see what area this will reach out if it gives us kind of one of those little maps. So there it is. So it's going to go up to Tulsa, Hot Springs. Look at that. That's going to kind of cover a lot of the, almost some of the Ozarks area right there, I think. Pretty sure that's the Ozarks. Mapping 102. So a repeater that you would use in Oklahoma in the Fort Smith area would definitely be 146.640. And then you have your offset of negative 0.6, uptone 88.5, downtone 88.5. And you can listen in. As before I was showing you, once you get your stuff in, I'm going to do that real quick. Hope you can see that. No. No, it was connecting earlier. Nope, it was actually hitting the repeater earlier. I'm inside, so sometimes with the little stubby, it doesn't always go so well. I can try it with my Yaesu. So that's my Aries. I'm tapping into it. So someone might be chattering on that. Like I said, I'm inside, and I run a Nagoya antenna on my Yaesu. I'm actually going to probably end up upgrading my Baofeng to a Nagoya as well. I used to have one of the little snap antennas that you can fold. Not too sure if I'm going to keep that. I do like the Nagoyas a little bit better. So keep that in mind when upgrading your ham radios. I absolutely do really truly like the Baofeng UVR, the UV5Rs. I really do. They're cheap. I mean, basically, I was saying they're about $10 a dozen. Having one or four, preferably four of these, are really good because these are like handout radios. It's like someone shows up to a disaster relief, a search and rescue, and they don't have their own ham radio. It's like, here, take this one. You know, if someone leaves it on the ground and accidentally gets backed over by a track, oops, or if someone accidentally lays a chainsaw on one or cuts one in half with a chainsaw, hey, they're only about $25. Used to be. I think they're moved up to about 30 or 40 now, you know, because China figured out, hey, people buy a lot of these, so they're going to get more money. Yes, it's Chinesium, but they work. You want to be a little more rugged, I do believe. I do like the FT65 from Yaesu. This is kind of like a rugged version of a Baofeng, and the sound quality, mic quality is a lot better. But having two radios, and usually I wouldn't clip it here, but in the past I did because I didn't have a mic. So that's a whole different setup and a different video of setting up your kit. I may or may not do that. I kind of think, you know, there's enough people on the interwebs that do that. I want to kind of focus on some other stuff a little bit better. If you have an iPhone, iPod, or iPad, or an Android device, please download the free official Repeater Book app. Honestly, it is really good to actually have the Repeater Book app on your phone. I have them on all of my mobile things. It keeps everything working quite well. Hydrate. Kofifi. So with that, I think that kind of covers everything. You all can figure this out from there. I'll do a video in a couple, maybe in a week or so, on actually programming repeaters and stuff like that into your Baofeng. I'm not going to worry about using the Yaesu because I use a program and a cord for that one. It's just a lot easier with the Yaesu. With the Baofeng, I can program in repeaters like nothing. I'm so used to dealing with this. This was actually my first radio, and it's starting to, the bass is starting to wobble. I'm gonna have to get a new one soon. Probably get extended better. Like I said, these are cheap, you know, fairly easy. Oh, look at that. Other than that, I am the Wyco Nomad. You've been watching Wyco Resiliency, and as always, please remember, like, share, subscribe to the channel so you can get updates. I've been doing a lot of little motivational shorts, not for the faint of heart. I do have a little bit of a mouth from time to time. What am I kidding? All the time. But with that, remember, as always, watch your six. I'm out. Peace, everybody.